Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christina. If you are new here on my channel, I do bookish related things and I also do beauty related things. If that sounds like something you'd like to be a part of, I ask that you please subscribe here to my channel. Also, if you do like this video, by the end of it, I ask that you please give it a thumbs up. You guys giving my videos a thumbs up lets me know if you enjoyed the video. So yeah, thumbs ups really help, but no pressure, you guys. If you just watch my videos and enjoy them without giving it a thumbs up, no hard feelings, it's completely up to you. So yeah, today we are going to be talking about my TBR for the 13 Nights of Halloween readathon event that I'll be hosting here in October, from the 19th all the way through the 31st. So if you haven't seen my announcement video where I talk about like all the reading prompts and then also like the added activities that I have for the 2 weeks that I'll be hosting this readathon, I will leave it in the card, so you guys can definitely go check that out so you know what prompts I have, and then also like the activities if you'd like to participate as well. I do have a Twitter page and an Instagram specifically for this event, and it is called 13 Nights of Halloween. I will leave that down below as well, so you guys can go follow if you'd like. I did mention in my announcement video that if you would like to be featured on any of those platforms with pictures of your books that you choose for each prompt, or if you want to send pictures of like the daily activities that you decide to participate in, you can definitely send me those pics and I will put them on the page and also at you so everybody knows where the pictures come from or came from. So yeah, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and jump into what I'll be reading for this readathon. Alright, so now that we are going to be discussing the reading prompts, or what I've chosen for each reading prompt, I would like to let you guys know you don't have to read 6 books for the reading prompts, each book for each reading prompt. You don't have to do that. You definitely can double up, you definitely can triple up, however you want to do it. You can even read one book specifically that'll fit all 6 prompts. You don't necessarily have to do all 6 prompts at all, you can just do one of them. I really just want everybody to enjoy their reading for this month, and I'm having high hopes for myself that I'll actually accomplish and read at least one book per prompt. But for the most part, I'm gonna be just like you guys, and I'm just gonna have fun with it. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself or feel overwhelmed. I just want to be able to share this experience with you guys and just really enjoy reading. So without any more talking, I'm gonna go ahead and start with prompt number 1. Prompt number 1 is Hocus Pocus, and this is witches. So I decided to pick for this prompt to read a book with magic in it. The book I decided to pick for this prompt is A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab's. I have seen so many people talk about this book since the moment I stepped into the booktube world, and a lot of people have said really good things about this story. I don't know much about it. I think it's about magic in 2 different worlds or 4 different worlds. Can I talk? No. I think that's what it's about. I'm not too sure. But I know a lot of people like it, and that's really why I picked it up, is because this author is a very well-known and talked about author, and a lot of people say really good things about this author. So this is the book that I chose for prompt number 1. Prompt number 2, Nightmare Before Christmas. So this is going to be Jack Skellington, and this is read a book with diversity in it, or some type of anything diverse. And for this I chose Brown Girl Ghosted. I picked this one up when I went to the Texas Teen Festival, the North Texas Teen Festival, I think that's what it's called, here in Irving, Texas. And this is by Minty Doss. I picked this one because this is a woman of color who has written this book, and I feel like that very much fits the diversity, supporting other authors, especially our people of color. And it looks like it's gonna have some traditional aspects to it just by the way the girl looks on the cover, which I'm really excited for. So I chose this for my diversity prompt. Reading prompt number 3, Pumpkin. So this is for orange. Read a book with orange on the cover. For this one, I decided to go with Pumpkinheads by Rainbow Rowell. I actually read this book sometime this year, and I really enjoyed it. And as I was reading it, it was really giving me fall vibes because it's about 2 characters who are at a pumpkin patch and they're working there for the season, and it's their last year working there because they'll be going off to college. So as I was reading this story, all the colors, all the pumpkin trails or the corn maze and all that goodness really gave me fall vibes. So I had to pick this one up for this time of year because it is that fall year, and reading this definitely put me all in the fall feel, fall vibes. So I really can't wait to reread this story now that it's fall time. Reading prompt number 4, trick or treat. So this stands for candy, and this is to read your favorite genre. So my favorite genre is typically fantasy. I love YA fantasy. That's just what I gravitate towards the most. Most of the books on my shelves are YA fantasy. So for this, I decided to pick up Finale by Stephanie Garber. This is the 3rd book in the Caraval series. I'm currently reading book 1 and 2. I was supposed to read them for last month, but yeah, your girl did not do that because I've been feeling unmotivated to read at all. So I'm currently on book number 2. So I'm pretty sure I'll be done with that, and by time this reading event happens, I will be ready to read this one. I know this is the ending, hence finale, of the whole Caraval journey. So I really can't wait to jump into this. I haven't read the synopsis to see where it's gonna even pick up, so I'm really curious and I'm really excited for this one. Reading prompt number 5, Ghost, and this is for haunting. Read something spooky or with a white cover. So for this one, I'm actually going to be doing a buddy read with my 2 co-hosts, and this is even for you guys who want to join in. This is going to be our pick for this readathon if you'd like to read it with us if you haven't read this book. And it's going to be City of Ghosts by V.E. Schwab's, although I believe it's Victoria Schwab's in this one. I think for her middle grade she uses her another name, but it's by the same author as the Darker Shade of Magic. I will leave a picture somewhere in the corner. I don't physically have a copy with me right now. I think what I'm gonna do is borrow it from my library, and if I do like the story, I will definitely be picking it up from one of my local bookstores. So I haven't read this story, and I did tell you guys in my announcement video whenever I was discussing the prompts, I'm not really big on thrillers or ghost stories because I get really scared, especially at nights. I love to read at nights, and reading something spooky will definitely give me nightmares, and I don't like that. So I am really anxious for this one, but overall I'm really excited because this will be a buddy read with Allie and Pixie Dust Books and Pixie Dust on Twitter. As far as I know, we're going to be buddy reading this, but if you'd like to join in with us, you sure can. It'll be even more fun if we get more people involved with wanting to read this story if you haven't read it yet. So yeah, if you want to join us, the more the merrier, and I'm really excited, so I hope you guys will be excited as well. And the last reading prompt, which is reading prompt number 6, this is Rocky Horror Picture Show, and this stands for Mad Scientist. So for this one, I chose to read a book that is campy or a campy cover. I did explain that campy is a kind of unusual but beautiful type of vibe, but like I said, you can definitely Google it and take with it as you will. Whatever Google tells you and you feel like would fit this prompt, go for it. Everybody has their different views on what campy means, and it can definitely be campy in the story, or like I said, a campy cover. A really good example for campiness is like Alice in Wonderland, because it's so strangely unusual but yet so beautiful. I feel like Alice in Wonderland is like the perfect example for campy. So the book that I chose for this one is Furthermore by Tahena Mafi. I chose this one for its cover. I feel like it's very unusual but pretty. So I am really excited about this one. I don't know much about this one. I think it's about a girl who is part of a magical village, and she's like not magical. She doesn't have any magic, but everybody else around her does. Hence, that's why she's like white or gray. So I think that's what it's about. A lot of these books that I shared with you guys, I don't know much about, which is a good thing because I like going into my reads blind. I don't like to get too much information about what I'm reading because I like to form my own opinions. Sorry, I got hair in my eye. I like to form my own opinions when it comes to whatever I read. I feel like it's just that much more enjoyable for me personally. So that's why I didn't give you guys very good, or I didn't give you a big explanation on any of the books that I've chosen to pick up for this month, because I don't know much about them. So yeah, that is it for today's video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed my TBR. If you do plan on reading any of these books this month, let me know down below. We can definitely do buddy reads if you'd like. If you do want to participate in the buddy read that I for the City of Ghosts, let me know. It would be so much fun to get more people involved with wanting to read this story, if you haven't read it yet, or if you've read it and you liked it and you want to reread it. Here's a good chance to reread it with a bunch of us. I think it would be really awesome. So that is it for today's video. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.